I come from an area where these people that buy these houses, they want double the price of the rent. They literally want $1,000 plus a month for a shitty area. Don't even make no sense. Nowadays, you really gotta have two incomes in a world where people don't even want to be together. And the men, we just get, there's nothing for us. Because if you're a single mother, at least they help y'all out, man. They'll pay our rent, they do certain things. As men, man, we don't get nothing. So if we're on our own, we out on our own. Unless you have a good supporting family. It's just wrong. There's no way that people should be charging double what they mortgages. There's no way. That should be illegal. Seems like they trying to force everybody into these public housing units. That's what it seems like. But then if that happens, who y'all gonna rent to? Cause you gotta be stupid if you sitting there paying over $1,000 a month in certain areas. Like, this is not worth it. You should see these areas that they be charged. Like, they have 1940 bathrooms. It's like everything's outdated, and they still want over $1,000 a month. And they only increase the minimum wage by $1 for most people. That's just ridiculous, man. How you gonna get ahead these days? And if you do have a good job, they pay you $20 an hour, whatever. You still can't get ahead. Like where I'm at right now, they're charging like 2-3 bedrooms in a shitty area. It's $3,000 $1,200-$1,400 a month. But this is upstate New York. It should be illegal. And I don't blame people for moving to these houses and they don't want to pay nothing and they sit there. Like, why would you want? Like, man, I paid you double the rent last month. It's starting to be crazy. Then they don't want to fix nothing. They don't want to update the bathroom, the kitchen. They complain when something goes wrong. Or they try to make you pay for it. We live in a land where everybody's trying to get over on people. And when everything increases, they put it on the people that can't, they put it on everybody else. The trickle down economy. But we should come together as a people and start boycotting, man. We need to. Because it's wrong. I don't care what nobody says, man. They should not be charging this, like, New York City, all that. I feel bad for everybody who live out there. Because they just want ridiculous amounts of money nowadays for nothing. What we paying all this money for? And then if you go and take out a loan or try to, like, man, I had almost $20,000 to put down on a house, on a $100,000 house. Before I told them that I had a down payment that high, they were looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, you need this, you need that. Why do I need credit history if I don't owe anything? And I've been paying rent. That should be enough history for you. Show you that I've been making monthly payments, which is, these banks try to get over on you too. Or they only give certain people the loan. Like, they give the immigrants the loan. Why? How they come here speaking no English with no credit history with anything, how they getting these things? How they affording apartments that we can't even get? Like, now even apartments are asking what houses are asking for. It's ridiculous. But it's supposed to be the land of the free. You can't get ahead, man. You got to work 2-3 jobs in every area now just to pay your bills. Everything is going up for no reason. And yes, they can control it. You can't tell me that the government can't control it. They print money every time they in trouble. We don't have that benefit. There's even a small town that I live in, upstate New York. There's a lot of homeless people now. There's a homeless encampment in upstate New York, like a lot of these cities, and everybody's living above their means right now. They're buying things they can't afford. They really are. We see it all the time. They're buying up these houses that they can't afford just to charge double in rent. They're buying cars they can't afford, and then they wonder why they're in these problems. Just to impress other people. That make no sense. Why buy a car to impress other people? Just buy something you can afford. Everybody else is putting everybody in a bad position, man. Just look around at nothing but greed. Nothing but greed. Everybody's trying to take advantage of the next person. You know that the Most High said that's frowned upon. You don't take advantage of people. You don't get over on people. I don't know how people feel safe at night when they sitting there getting over on people. How y'all sleep at night? Like, there's no way. Like, I don't know. I couldn't sleep knowing that I'm taking money out of a family's mouth. I couldn't sleep right if I knew that every day that I wake up, my job is killing people, or my job is taken away from somebody, or if you're a homeowner, I'm just putting these families in debt. You know what I mean? Like, putting these families behind for no reason. Yeah, too many people are sitting here living above their means. Like, you see, a lot of people look around at new cars. I look around at how much debt you put yourself into. Then they want to cry that the car payment is $900 a month without insurance. Like, that's your problem, man. You shouldn't have went and bought that car you couldn't afford. There's cars out there that are affordable, or buy a used car that's outright. Stop giving all these banks y'all money, man. Sad. People can't even afford McDonald's no more, especially if you live in California. I'll be damned if I go buy a hamburger that's $15-$20 an hour, $15 for a meal that you know that burger is gonna end up killing you anyways. You get no nutritional facts out these things. Like, I see nothing but greed out here, man. And don't let these people fool you to have things. Like, they might have a house, a car, but they literally filing bankruptcy. Little do y'all know. They literally are drowning, like, in debt. Like, they go home from work every day. They don't go do nothing else. I don't see anybody going on vacation that owns that. Like, a lot of people don't go on vacation no more. Unless you're living in, like, Section 8. I see a lot of people with no money taking vacations. I don't know how that's possible, but maybe they cracked the code. But this is what we live in, man. We live in America where everything is not for the people that's been here, man. It's really not. Like, I see nothing but an uptick of Chinese people come here and they get businesses. They're taken away from everybody else. The Arabian people are coming here. I don't understand how they're getting all this stuff. How? Most of them don't even know how to dress. Like, they don't even know how, like, the layout of the land, and they're getting all this stuff. Like, getting corner stores. It seems like everybody who comes from the Middle East automatically get a corner store. I don't know. I understand how that's even possible. And you can't even sit down with a bank and get approved for a small car loan. And you've been here all your life. You've been working all your life. I know I'm not the only one that sees it. I hope people are woke up. And the money, on top of that, our money is not worth anything. So how y'all charging all these people all this money and it's not worth a dollar? Like, the dollar went down so bad that it's not even backed by gold no more. They printing so much money. Where's the money at? And why are we giving aid to all these foreigners? Why are we helping people when there's people in this country that need help themselves? And where's that money at? It seems like it's ridiculous. And then we keep helping more and more people in here, which we already had an uptick of immigrants that were coming in here, especially my area. It don't even look like America no more. Swear to God. And then when these people come here, they stick to each other. Like, they don't even help out. They don't even see these people outside the corner store. You don't see these people outside the nail salon, like the Chinese, right? You don't see these people anywhere. They literally stick to their own people. They send their money back to their own country. It's just it's the land of the bullshit now, y'all. The land of the struggle. Ain't nothing free. It's supposed to be land of the free. What is free here? Everything costs money. Then they want to up the tolls for when you travel. They want to, even in New York City, they charging people to cross a bridge. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it to people. Even in my area, like I said earlier in this video, there's no reason why an apartment should cost over $1,000 in this area. There's literally nothing here. There's nothing here. A lot of people probably heard of this. Upstate New York, not Syracuse, smaller than Syracuse, smaller than Albany. It's like a little city outside of there, which has nothing. All we have is police departments, fire departments, and fast food restaurants. Literally. It's crazy. It's like, even the grocery store. You go to the grocery store, everything is bioengineered. All the food is fake. We are out here eating bioengineered food. All the fruits and stuff, most of the stuff is grown with no seeds. Like, seriously, like, man, this is ridiculous. You can't get ahead these days, man. And when you try to get ahead, you get put, like, you can't ask for help because they're giving all the help away. They really are. They're not helping our people here. They rather help other people. I've seen so many people come to this country and get more than us within a short period of time, barely know how to speak English. But somehow they're getting better businesses, better jobs. Like, it don't even make no sense. Do you have to be qualified anymore to get a job? Like, you would think one of the main qualifications is speak English, but nope. Not in the United States. Then I talked to people and they said they're paying them people less than in America because Americans want too much. Well, we've been here all our life. We know our worth. We shouldn't get faulted because these people are willing to work for less. That's just ridiculous. Send them back home. But that's what America's trying to do. That's what they're doing to us right now, man. They sending all these people in here because they were willing to get paid less than us. Y'all got to realize that. That's the reason why them people are here. They're trying to replace us. Not only that, they're trying to replace us with like the AI generations. Think about that. How many jobs we're going to lose to the immigrants, artificial intelligence. A lot of these factories are already implemented all, like they're getting rid of the factory lines. You can't even get a factory job no more, really. They got nothing but robots working our jobs. Now you got one person who's a CEO worth billions of dollars. If it comes down to it, that's what we need to target, man. We need to get rid of all the higher-ups. All the people that have over millions of dollars, they need to go. Some real facts. That's what we should target first. All these people that are putting us in this position. We ain't having them real conversations. Everybody's just worried about who the next president. It don't matter who the next president. None of them are going to help us. Y'all realize that? This system is so far gone that I don't care who they elect. They could elect anybody. Literally, they're not going to help us in this situation. They're just going to keep worried about the rich. And it seems like the same people have been rich for too long. Like, this is, man, there's only a certain amount of money in this world. So it's either you're rich or you're poor. There's no middle class. There's no in between. It's like either you got it or you don't. And 99% of where I'm from, people don't have it. They do not got it. They're just drowning in debt. Yeah, they may look like they have stuff, but you're not in that household with them. They driven cost the prices up so much, like it's ridiculous. There's no way that rent should be over $1,000 in certain areas. There's no reason. Especially where I'm from, they want $1,000 plus a month. That's without utilities for a house that was built in 1922. Like, it's ridiculous. They may fix up the inside before you move in, but the stat, like, come on now, y'all, this is getting out of hand. You can't be on your own. You can't be single owning things anymore. That's out of date. You gotta have a 2-income household or have 2 jobs. You work your life away just to maintain a car and a house. I know life is supposed to be better than that. Like, that's as far as we're getting as a people. Some people might have a job that pays good. Some people might have a business. But most of the foreigners I see taking up all the businesses. If I drive down one street in my city, like, you see nothing. There's eight corner stores. Like, why is there 8 corner stores on one block? Well, go figure. This is America, right? It's crazy. Then there's people that we don't even see owning. Like, I don't even know who owns McDonald's, Taco Bell, and none of these places. You don't see them. The workers. You talk to the workers, they don't even know who the owner is. All they do is sit back and collect money. But it's gonna come a time and place where this shit is it's gonna burn within, inside out. Watch, it's already happening. This world is collapsing. I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be an uproar. They already had the movie Civil War. I know a lot of people seen that movie. It's gonna be a little glimpse of what's gonna happen here when people are running out of means and they can't maintain no more. And I don't blame people for going out there. Like, you're gonna have to fight for what's not right. It is what it is. It's just ridiculous now. And if you are a person in position to help other people, help them instead of keeping everything to yourself. Each one teach one. But we're in a land of selfishness, greed, poverty. We're not free. We're still slaves to the system. Y'all got to realize that we have not been freed. We're all slaves now. If you go to work, you have a boss, that's your owner. Why you got to treat him with more respect than a regular person? Why do we got to wake up every day, go to somewhere, and do something we don't want to do for a price or a paycheck that we can't decide how much we get paid? I bet you like this video. Subscribe to this channel. I want everybody to like this video if y'all know that y'all worth is more than what y'all getting paid right now. A comment like, do you think you should be getting paid more for what you do? I think everybody should agree with that. Especially if you've been with a company over 5 years. Most of these companies in my area, they're not even paying people over $20 an hour. Now, you can't live these days. And then you go to the employer, ask them for a raise, they fight. Oh, well, there's no seniority no more. There's nothing no more, man. We're living to die, literally. And they're killing us, too. They depopulating us. Like, how we go from artificial food to bioengineered food. That's a major topic that I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going to do some research on that. Y'all got to go, next time y'all go to a grocery store, read the labels that y'all buying. Like, read the food. Why is something that has, like, flavored chips, like cheese-flavored chips, why is there 35 ingredients in it? It should be potatoes and cheese. You know what I mean? Like, simple things. Why is there 15 additives? Is dye, is this? And the reason why they call it dye, because when you eat it, you get cancer and you die. They put dye in everything. I'm too woke to be a part of it. Like, I don't want to be part of the system no more. Because I know how it is as a worker that I've been working baking like it's a lost trade. I got to go back to school, and I don't want to do that because you're getting institutionalized. And I don't see a lot of people other than the same companies out here, the same companies. You could be a little small construction company. You could be a landscaping service. Everybody wants to do the same thing, it seems like. Everybody wants a barber shop. There's too many of those. Too many of the same things. There's not no fruit stands. There's no healthy things these days. There's no healthy options. All I see is destruction, greed, poverty. And the main problem is these banks. You gotta realize if you certain cultures, then when you go to a bank, they're not gonna give you the same interest rate that they're giving the next person. They're giving other people different interest rates. They're playing prejudice games with people. And it doesn't even have to be by your race. It could be what are you Republican, Democrat? It could be that too. I seen Bank of America just getting in trouble because they're getting a lawsuit against them because they were messing with people that believed in certain politics. Like, this is a big game, y'all. We living in the land of monopoly, like where number of big companies are buying up all the real estate in big cities. The Most High is mad. You see the volcanoes. You see Dubai flooding. You see the random earthquakes. You see everybody sees this stuff. They don't care. They just living every day, taking advantage. It's not gonna get you nowhere when you leave this place. When you come back, like when your spirit gets put in this round, you're gonna wonder why. Well, I did everything that they told me to do. I got a good job. I bought a house. I own that. No, it's more than that. Are you a good person inside? Are you helping the next person? Are you giving back more than you're receiving? Most people can't even say that. All they do is worry about themselves and their little families. They're not worried about nothing else. But nowadays you can see why, because you can't even help nobody no more because of the way everything's going. And then the ones that are in position to help everybody else, they're not gonna. That's a fact. They're just gonna put that money in the bank account so nobody else could get it. There's no reason why someone should die with billions and millions of dollars in their bank account. Like, what? You held that money on for 50 years, 60 years. And you wonder why people can't get ahead. But like, subscribe. I'm nothing but nature, prosperity, love, peace. And I hope everybody that doesn't have it, y'all maintain and find ways to get it. And I hope everybody that does have it, help the ones that don't. That should be our goals for today. Y'all have a nice day.